Hello and welcome to our channel, Ask David and Dana. And we also have our company website, davidanddana.com. I'm Dana Hagstrom, and I am here tonight to talk about copywriting. I will give you 3 tips that will help you get better at copywriting so that you can make more money. Because we know that learning the skill of copywriting is one of those high income skills that every marketer wants to get better at. And there's a whole bunch of things I could say about it, but I picked 3 of my favorites that I would like to share with you so that you can get on the road to making profit in your business just by maybe tweaking the way you write. And just real quick, when we talk about copywriting, I want to make sure you're clear on what I'm talking about. It's not on writing stories or being creative like you would in school. It is using words or arranging words to help you sell better, or how you can be more persuasive in your writing to get people to pay attention and to listen to what you have to say. You don't want to be boring, you want to be engaging. And so how do you write? How do you change things up a little bit to get those folks that are interested in reading and opening those emails that you're sending or reading the articles that you're posting? So I've got 3 tips that I wanted to share with you tonight. And the first one is, well, these are all important, so it's not in any particular order. The first one is to make a benefits list of what your product or service does. What are the benefits? So when you can make a list of the things that you solve, the problems you solve, or the benefits, the things that are going to make people want your product or service, make a list. And then when you write, when you do posts, anything like that, you're always going to focus on those. So when you have a list, handy, it makes it easy to start writing. You pick one and you write about it. Okay. And if you have to describe your product or service, like what it is, and a feature, because a lot of times people aren't going to buy the features, they're going to buy the solution. But if you do have to talk about the features because they've got some cool features, be sure that you always talk about how that feature helps. So let me give you an example. I saw this in a training somewhere along the way, and it's kind of an easy example to think of. So what's the difference between, telling somebody this product will give you 50,000 points if you buy it? All right, well, 50,000 points, that sounds nice. Okay, versus if you buy this, you'll get 50,000 points and you can use those points. It's enough for 2 free round-trip plane tickets anywhere in the United States. So you're telling them what something about the product, a feature, these points in one hand, but then on the other hand, you're saying, well, what benefit for having those points, what those points will get you. So that's just an example of the benefits and using benefits in all of your writing. People want to have their problem solved. All right, here's another one. Keep concise. Keep concise. Short sentences. You don't want run-on sentences. In fact, if you have any sort of service or tool that you're using to kind of check your writing, they will always flag long sentences. And I'm horrible at that. I was a paralegal for 30 some years, for heaven's sakes. And if you know anything about lawyers, they like to write and write and write and talk and talk and talk. And the things that we could say in 5 minutes generally take, 20 or 30 minutes. So I come from a background of long-winded, talking a lot, long run-on sentences. And so that has been a huge issue for me, is trimming it down and making it concise. So You want to be efficient with your writing. Think of your people, think of you. You don't have a lot of time to sit and read. So get your message into a nice little package. So that will help you in your copywriting skills. And then the third one, and this, I've not ever heard this from anyone else, but for me, it works. And I thought, I like to share things that work. I like it when people share things that are working for them. And it's a swipe file. And you may have heard of swipe files, and that's kind of a common tool. And what I mean by that is have a place on your computer or on your phone where if you see something that really resonates with you, you save it to that file. You might even call it an example file, something that you've read that has caught your eye. You can take a screenshot, you can save it. These are things that maybe have inspired you. And if it's inspired you, it's probably likely it will inspire your audience, because your audience probably looks a lot like you and thinks a lot like you. So when you come across these good examples of emails or good examples of posts, save them into this swipe file. Now, when I say swipe, I don't mean, in the industry does not mean to steal. So get that clear. You're not putting these in a special place to steal them, but to get ideas from them, or to just inspire yourself, if you have a writer's block or something, you don't know what to write about. So what I do that's a little bit different from someone that I've heard before is, I get a lot of emails. And when I find a leader in the industry that I'm super, inspired by, or that I feel has a good writing style that I, can resonate with, I save all of their emails. Okay. And then when I'm getting ready to write an article or do a video or something, if I'm looking or needing, some extra research or extra ideas, like for keywords or topics that people are looking for, I will do a search, in my Google and my email from all of these emails from all of these, leaders and influencers and, people that have, spoken to me, that I'm already on their lists. And it'll pull up a whole bunch of stuff. And I'll just start kind of looking through those for ideas, for inspiration. Sometimes I pluck a little bit here and I pluck a little bit there, and I make it my own. And voila, I have an article, or I have an outline for a video, or something. So those swipe files can be golden, especially if you're trying to get a lot of stuff done at once, and it inspired you once, it's going to inspire you again, and then you can share that wisdom with your audience. So those are 3 just real simple tips that you could start to, put into place in your business to help you become a stronger copywriter, because, it's all about speaking the language of your prospect in such a way that they want to buy from you and become raving fans. That's how your business goes from here up to profit. All right. Well, that's all I have for you tonight. I will be coming live again in just a little while. I have some more tips about actually email marketing that I will be talking about. So you'll want to jump on and check out that video as well. All right. In the comments, I will add something special for you. So check down there, maybe another video link or a tool that I really, really like. So check that out. I got a surprise for you in the comments, in the description. All right. Until next time, God bless y'all.